Yes, pleasant morning to you. Yes, I'm gonna greet you this morning with a wonderful smile because, as you know, this week is the mandatory Reggae Pick 6 day mandatory payout, and the last time I did serve you well, wonderfully well, with ZI at the start of the program. So you know when I get a one banker for you on the mandatory, that is like magic, gold, platinum, if I'm to extend the thing. Anyway, I'm going to share something with you, my viewers and my fans. On that day, that last reggae mandatory payout day, I took ZI because I knew you needed a banker. These, this day or these days, payout days in particular, I always go the extra mile to serve you the best I can. And that's why I came up with ZI to serve you like I did. One comment came in saying that it's mandatory day and I'm only selecting one banker. One banker is always good enough. That is the key to find a banker to help you out. But anyway, with the fact that the millions are playing, that is the main reason why I try to help you out with bankers. The gentleman in question that made a comment about these more than one winner on mandatory day, he is gonna automatically get what he's asking for, because today I have three bankers and all three is gonna be involved in the mandatory payout this Boxing Day, this Labor Day. My mistake. Boxing Day is the 26th of December. This Labor Day race card for Friday, the 23rd of May 2025. Yes, I am Oliver Buchanan, and this is Mr. Junior Fender.
Right, right. You're so right with the name, Bash.
Yes, you
And I
are
like
Mr.
that.
Junior Fender. I
And I
took the
like that.
opportunity to call it this morning.
And I like that.
We are
Mm.
changing the show this
Yeah.
morning.
And Michelle like that. Watch the
Yeah, she's
smile.
smiling.
Oh,
Big up
great.
Miss Michelle Ebanks every
Yeah.
time, everywhere. Yes, we are gonna go straight into this banker thing now because we always try to look out for you with bankers. There's no other platform that is telling you that we are trying to assist you with bankers. First banker on the card is another one like ZI, the very first race on the mandatory payout. Race number one, horse number 8, Global Pursuit. Yes, Global Pursuit is coming off a little layoff, hence that makes it his very first run for the season. And I'm gonna say that he ran with some really good horses that is really prominent as 3-year old right now, and that includes Burning Edge and others that are running really well lately. I am going to take Global Pursuit to be my first banker on this, the Railbird Corner show, in association with the Caymanas Punta's Paradise. We're going to look for good runs from number 9, Enthusiastic, who showed good speed and last, is in with good handicap. He's going to shed 4 kilos, and with the good speed, he could be of good competition here. Number 15, Rebel, who also showed good speed and last, is looking good at exercise. I saw him with Nicky Cardenas striding out earlier this week, and he was looking good. That was really going well for him on that particular morning. The next two in line, and finally, horse number 13, Earmark Blitz. Yes, he was impeded by Don Quessy, who in the process got disqualified at when everything was over. Earmark Blitz from a good, true, clean trip. You could look out for him to contest really well. But I'm gonna stick my neck out with Global Pursuit. This is a mandatory day, and what I am going with is supposed to be concrete. Yes. My next banker on the card, and as I am gonna tell you, this is 3 in line. We are gonna take the first 3 bankers. And when we take the first 3 bankers, we know that we seal the deal and just keep pouring selections in the rest of the races. My next banker, second of 3, is race number 2, horse number 3, Is a Lion. Is a Lion came off a little layoff and last. He did run third when he got beat by De Gaulle and Timekeeper. He is on the track in the mornings. He's looking good right here. He's given an extra furlong to travel, and I think he will appreciate that so much. And I'm gonna take He's a Lion to overcome these, and I'm taking him as a banker, so I am taking him with solid substance. Yes. My next competition to him is horse number 8, Big Guy in the Sky, who did show some speed and last. He's looking good in the mornings at exercise. He has a little respiratory problem, but I think he's looking good enough for me to still give him enough consideration to be competitive here. My next contestant who could give some good contest here is number 2, Monaco. Monaco introduced, make an introduction with a nice third and last. He ran pretty prominent, and if he gets back to anywhere near his best day, he can be a factor in this group at any given time. And I'm gonna say Monaco is gonna give you some competition here. To a next extent, I'm gonna take Sudden Flight, who came 6th and last. He's getting a little closer because he was running down the track, and I am looking forward for some light for Sudden Flight. Last but not least, number 9, Will the Conqueror. He has the class, but he has a knee problem that is harassing him over the times, and that's the reason why I'm not gonna take him. So He's a Lion got the nod to be a banker. My next banker is race number 3, horse number 2, Pharaoh It Is. Pharaoh It Is ran over the 4 furlong straight and last, and he was noted making up some ground in the end. I don't know of a fact that he is fully sound and everything, but if he is just like 80%, I think I can stick my neck out, put my neck on the block, and say Fear It Is should close up this little triple when triple come for us, not for me, for us, the viewers, punters, all who is supporting this Railbird Corner and Caymanas Punters Paradise program. Next in line to follow, note my words, to follow Pharaoh It is number 1, Blinding Light. Blinding Light is running pretty prominent. He is third. He came third in his last 2 outings, and I'm gonna look forward to him to give me a good run, especially with him shedding 4 kilos. Next, Answer Tap, coming fresh, but he has seen some horses that has competed among these, and he can make a mark here. Next, number 8, Golden Emperor who came closing fast and last. And I'm thinking of him strong, but I don't see him with the class of Fear It Is, and he's gonna be a little unlucky, but he can just give a little contest here. Last but not least, Undecided. He always runs well against these. We cannot despise him. He is good enough, drawn well on the outside, and I'm gonna take him to do proud in this race. I'm gonna go to so that is my last banker, number 2, Pharaoh it is. I'm gonna go to my next section, which is the individual first choice. But you need to be reminded that this is a recap on my bankers race. Number 1, horse number 8, Global Pursuit. Race number 2, horse number 3, Easy Lion. And race number 3, horse number 2, Pharaoh it is. There we go with 3 consecutive bankers. Yes, everything is said and done. We're giving it to you fully loaded, and we are contributing all bankers to the mandatory pick 6. So you're supposed to be having it easy, because I'm 100% sure that I'm giving you a triple when triple comes. So make a meal of the mandatory money. Full up the rest of races. Yes. My individual first choice here is race number 7, horse number 3, Duchess. Yes, Duchess is now stretched out, going a mile. She has to contend with Bob the Builder, who clocked 129 for 7. But I'm gonna go with the filly over the colt. I'm gonna take Duchess. She look a little bit talented. She ran really well out of the straight when running against colts, and she has seen the likes of the linguist and all of those horses, so she can definitely get it ahead of Bob the Builder here. So you know that Bob the Builder is my first, who came second, now up in the handicaps. He's my first and strongest competition to Duchess in this race. Next in line is number 10, Star Quest, who came 5th but is looking good now and could do better in this one. Roaring Kitty, number 8, is gonna be my next horse to give some competition in this race. Going straight to my second individual first choice, we are only gonna have 2. Race number 10, final on the card. Number 9, Buttercup. Buttercup is taken as my second individual first choice. She has seen better than these. She won a nice 2-year-old race when she was coming up for the 2-year-old stakes, and she did come off a layoff and run a good second. So I'm gonna take Buttercup to seal the deal here as an individual first choice. Look for good runs from number 6, Cleopatra Queen, who had a very hard, got beat very close from coming off a layoff. She's now stretched out a little more. That could be good for her, and I'm gonna see Cleopatra Queen very competitive in this. Next in line is number 15, Miller K with Robert Aladdin. They now switch from Abigail Abel to Aladdin. That should speak volume. And number 2, Design Diva, who is now placed in a race in a distance that could more suit her better than the 5 straight, even though she won a 5 straight race. And last but not least, Hit and Run, who's looking different now and could be a factor here. Yes, that is my take on my bankers and my individual first choice. I'm going to go straight to Mr. Fender to do his piece, and then with my outsiders in the end.
Thank you, Bash.
You're welcome, Mr. Fender.
And
So
I
much
must
welcome.
say, welcome to all our fans, for the Railbird Corner, the Caymanas Punters Paradise. Welcome. And as you know, this Labor Day, yes, the Labor Day race card here at Caymanas Park is a great program that is on, and we have some very good performances that we are going to be expecting to come. Bash has shared with you all, you know, his selection on what you were saying
On my bankers
on
and
your
my
bankers,
individual first choices.
right? And I'm sure that follow what he's saying because he's serious. All right. Um, here I am going to be. All right. So I'm kicking it off now with from the first race. This is a very competitive field of horses, and I like 3 horses in this, and they are they are horse number 6, Joyful Surprise with Callaloo Wesley Henry. I like that one. Also, horse number 9, Enthusiastic for Baba Nunes. I like that one also. And I like a dark horse, Bash. This is a
Yes.
dark one that I think can surprise.
Yes.
Horse number 12, Bubbling Warrior. I like
come
that.
in the mix.
Yes. Because we all know Chris Pearson's stable, you know, he's a man. Don't leave him out.
You know,
Okay.
a few nice young horses, man.
Yes. So I close on that one for the first race. The second race, I also going with a stable, Mr. D Plummer, with your favorite apprentice.
Yeah, my top apprentice.
Yes,
Eric Arton.
Eric Horton, and I like that one. And it's horse number 4, Quans, no,
Chuana.
Cuana. Sorry, Cuana. I like that one. And I also like number 8, Big Guy in the Sky. Another of Wesley Callaloo mounts for the day. You know, he's on a lot of rides.
Yes, he made an enterprising ride with the Measurable Joy the other day, you know. So Callaloo is riding well, so
Yes. And
can look out for him.
yes. And also, horse number 2, Monaco. I like that one. One of your favorite apprentice is on that one too, D. Williams. All right. In the third race, I like horse number 8, Golden Emperor. I think that one has a very good chance of winning. And Junior Panton, the trainer, I know he's working hard to get his horses to come up and surprise. So I'm there. All and I just want to say welcome to Conrad Ellis. You know, he's on the card.
Yeah, he's back in the saddle, back on the card. Yes,
Yes.
yes. Welcome
Yes.
you, Conrad Pele Ellis.
Yes.
We call him Pele.
Yes.
Yes.
And
That's Mr. Trevor James Jackie, you know.
yes.
And Lassell Quality.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. So those are my 3 likable horses that you know, I think we will get some surprise from. The Labor Day Trophy overnight allowance race. You know, and I'm going with stables here. I'm going with well, there are 3 stables in this race that you have to give a serious look in on. There is Anthony Baba Nunes with Wesley Callaloo Henry on horse number 5,
Immeasurable.
Immeasurable Joy. I like that horse. I think
That's the horse I
I
mentioned just now, that
yeah,
Kalaloo with one with.
yeah. I saw that horse on the workout, and I was so impressed with the workout.
How she look.
So I have to give Kalalu, you know, a chance here. Also, there is number 6, System Treasure, right, for Paul Francis, and also in that race, number 8, Blue Vinyl for Dane Dawkins, and I I I like, these are the 3 horses that I like for this race, and you know, I want to say the stable of Al Brown has a few runners here, and I am saying to you, fans, give Al Brown stable a look in, because I think surprises can come from Al stable. And I want to say to all our supporters, fans, and so forth, this Labor Day race card is going to be pretty interesting and exciting. And that's what we want here at Caymanas Park right now.
Yes, maximum respect, Mr. Fender. Yes, every time. Yes, I'm gonna start this last program, last part of the program, the outsiders part of the program, with a big up on my good and competent apprentice, Anthony Fraser, who is certainly going to take his first race, and favorite is tomorrow. And that is so good for him. That one is a competent one. I wanted him to get some support so people could see some of that timekeeper left and right in there that he displayed. Yes, he executed well there, and I'm so confident in him. I'm gonna big up pilot Leon Walker, groom of Global Pursuit, who won a wonderful race with King Arthur for me, Anthony Thomas. Yes, they always tease me that when I come to the fence, I say, a long time in big on them, yeah. Yes, so we are gonna go to the outsiders now, but we have to big up our people, groom, jockeys. We don't just big up people who's on top and people who look like they have more status. So that is where it's at. We're bigging up Anthony Fraser, and we are looking forward to him to take his first win and go on well in plying this jockey trade. Yes, pilot, as a groom, you're out how long, not getting a chance. So big up yourself. We are gonna go to our outsider now. Race number 8, horse number 10, Shooting Star. Shooting Star has been fancied very well in his past few races, but I think the betting is gonna change now, and we can see him as a mild outsider or a strong outsider in the process. We are gonna look for good runs from Midnight Galaxy, who's fit as ants can make him. We are going to look to Provident, who has the back class, Train of Thought, who is fit and well, who runs well for Dane Dawkins. And to a next extent, we are going to look to Play Fair with Wesley Kalalu Henry, who will seem to be approaching this race on a serious note. So I'm going to take number 10, Shooting Star, as my first bank, as my first outsider of 2. My final outsider is race number 9, horse number 10, Stomp the Rhythm, with Uville Pinnock for trainer Vincent Atkinson. Yes, Stomp the Rhythm is stamping in the mornings. He's working pretty well. He's looking good. He look like something that can eat. And I'm expecting Stamp the Rhythm, even though a lot of people not expecting him to get in the mix here. I'm looking forward to see him in this exotics. And that's my final take and my final outsider. Look for good runs from Blue Vinyl, the class horse, Major Danger, who clocked 1.6 on the exercise for 5.5. and ran pretty well when taking a back seat to his stable companion. And then we look for good ones from Interesting Time Ahead, number 11, who did work 1/6 and 3/5 for 5.5. That's also good. Fearless Force, who clocked a fast time in winning on last. And then Sistine Treasure, who came off a layoff, number 6. Sistine Treasure, who came off a layoff and did so well. So I'm gonna take my last and final outsider with as number 10, Stamp the Rhythm. Look for good runs from number 8, Blue Vinyl, number 7, Major Danger, number 11, Interesting Times Ahead, and to a lesser extent, number 6, 16 Treasure, and number 9, Fearless Force.
I'm back.
Yes, Mr. Fender.
The number 6 horse, right? System Treasure. You
Yeah.
think that last race that she finished in, last race day, that has something to do with her old preparation for this race?
Yes, that she's definitely gonna use that as a pipe opener for this race. And
Yeah.
she's gonna come seeing this race in a sharper frame of mind.
Right.
To
Yes.
me, yes.
Yes. Boy, thank you for sharing that. So, fans, you hear it?
Yes. I must give a shout out to all my fans, my viewers, general shout out, a universal shout out, and we mean global shout out right across the world. We are here to serve you every time. We love what we are doing for you, and we will continue to do it. So just give us the support as we are here hell bent and supporting you with through via this program, through this program. So big up every time, give us the likes, give us the shares. You must introduce it to people, get people to know, get people to subscribe. This is the show, this is the platform for selections, preview show. Mr. Fender, give them a
And
final.
and Bash,
Yes.
tell me, last race day we said if which horse we did select, and we say we're gonna have some nice cool red stripe there after the result of that race.
That would have been Commandant,
Right.
because
Right.
you did say something to me,
Yes.
and I gave you I replied
Yes.
to you on that,
Yes.
and we came up victorious, and we
Right.
had the exacta there because
Yes.
you had Atomica
Right.
and I have Commandant. And as I said, he was looking a little more athletic. The elasticity was showing.
Showing. Yes.
So he did. So at least those are the things that give people a chance to see that I am seeing through
Yes.
the eye of the tiger. Yes, that is so much so. You know, it is proven that I am accurate. I am seeing through the eyes of the tiger. Yes, and that is where we're gonna close off for this week. So peace and love. I love you all just like that.